Joanna Simpson here at Risk Minds International in London. Joining me now is Bernhard Gehra, Managing Director and Senior Partner, North America Risk and Compliance Leader at BCG. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me, Joanna.
And just start by telling me, what's been your experience here at Risk Minds International so far?
Risk Minds International is an exceptional experience for me. I mean, talking to so many industry leaders in risk and compliance, I think that's one of the only occasions this year having the opportunity to talk to so many people in one location. It's amazing.
And you're moderating a panel here called What's New in Compliance, covering topics such as the rising scrutiny through to innovation and threats. So regarding rising scrutiny, what regulatory changes are you seeing in the regulatory space that financial institutions should focus on?
I mean, fortunately or unfortunately, for many of our clients across the globe, there's so many new regulations out there, and there's a rising scrutiny from all regulators so that banks are ensuring effectiveness and efficiency across all different risk stripes. And our clients, at least, are really challenged these days, ensuring that they comply to all upcoming but also existing regulations, and making sure that across different jurisdictions, across different business lines, they are applying all the relevant rules. That's a huge challenge for all of our clients.
And beyond financial risks, organisations are facing a growing range of non-financial risks. So how can institutions level up their non-financial risk management across their organisation?
It's a very good question. I mean, actually, our clients faced different new risk stripes basically every month. May it be in anti-money laundering, may it be in fraud, may it be in ESG. All those different new regulations need to be implemented. And there's basically only one solution. You need to ensure what we call fusion. You need to really be consistent, for instance, in risk assessment across all these different risk stripes. Otherwise, you just not being able anymore to be effective and efficient, and especially the first line is not understanding anymore how you can really target those different risks.
With fraud on the rise and increasingly involving behavioural factors, such as employees falling victim to social engineering or hesitating to report suspicious activity, what do you see as the best strategies to keep employees engaged and vigilant against new threats?
It's an extremely critical new threat, especially with new technology for our clients. And one of the key solutions or best practices for our clients is to, again, sounds very easy, to push on training, ensuring that all employees are trained about upcoming new threats, but as well about internal fraud monitoring, upskilling their capabilities. Data-driven internal monitoring is one of the key success factors.
When we continue to hear about the impacts of AI and GenAI, across the past year, what are you seeing in those areas in the compliance industry?
Isn't there any meeting or any interview without AI and GenAI? Probably not anymore. But besides the buzzwords, I think the usage of data, let's start before we use GenAI. The usage of data, for instance, in transaction monitoring, in client customer surveillance, it's absolutely a necessity to have data-driven processes. As long as you have your data right, and a second step, of course, it's a huge opportunity also using GenAI and advanced tools, but the first step is being a data-driven risk and compliance function. That's very essential and the first step.
Bernhard Gehra, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.